First thing you need to do is take out the intake. So this is us taking out the intake right now. All you gotta do is take your screwdriver and unscrew the part that needs to be unscrewed, and then pull out the hose and stuff like that. It's not a lot of work, so. So the reason why we took out the intake is because we need a lot of room to unscrew what we need to unscrew. You see that little thing right there? Yes, that's the one that comes with the car. That's the one that comes with this turbo. So this is the blowout valve that comes with the turbo. So that's the one that we're gonna change out the car. So we need a lot of room to use the screw that we need to use to unscrew them and stuff like that. We also figured out that we have to take out this thing too, so we can have a lot of space to put this screwdriver that he's using right now. We need to put that screwdriver in a good position to unscrew the blowout valve that we have in right now. So this is what happened, right? So we need to unscrew that, and we didn't want to waste our the water that was in the coolant that was in the container. So what we use that, we put it under the car. And actually, I didn't know about it, my brother knew about it. So he said there's a hole that you can unscrew right there under the car, and it will make all the coolant just go straight in the container, and we can reuse the coolant. We don't need to buy another one and stuff like that. So this is the hole that he was talking about. All he has to do is unscrew it, not unscrew, but you know what I'm saying. You just unattach it, and then put the container underneath it, and then pour the coolant in it, and that's it. We don't need to waste our coolant. We just reuse the same coolant, and then yeah. Alright, so now we have to move on to the part where we have to take out the hose, the coolant hose. So this right there is a coolant hose that's on top of the blowout valve that we have right now. So all we need to do now is take out this hole that he's unscrewing right now, and then gain fully access to the blowout valve. When that is done, we find a way to put it so it cannot be on the way. And then alright, now we get to the point where all we gotta do is unscrew this. So I feel like this material that we're using, this screw that we're using right now, it's really easy to find. So when you buy them, also they come with a set, and all you gotta do is find the one that fits this screws, and then unscrew it, and that's it. We were saying that we didn't really need to take out the coolant container, but I feel like it would be way easier if you do so, because this is what happened right now. So right now we're taking out the coolant container. You take out this whole part. This is one of the easiest thing to take out, the coolant thingy. So you gotta do is take out the hose in the coolant, and then you're good. This is exactly why we decided to take out the coolant container, because look how easy it is with my hand that I'm doing the work that I'm doing with my hand right now. It's way easier to unscrew it with this, or if you have a ratchet too, you can use that. It's way easier like that, and it makes your work easier and faster too. So I recommend you guys to take out the coolant container so you can have a lot of room to work on. There's only 3 screws, so once you take out those 3 screws, all you gotta do next is unattach the head. This is the head right now, so you gotta unattach it. All you gotta do you don't have to press on it. All you gotta do is pull it out a little bit, and then it will come out. You see that low head right now? You pull it, yeah, just like that, and then it comes out just like that. It's not that hard, and this is how it looks like. This is how the original one looked like. This is the one that comes with the car. And this is what the aftermarket one looks like. It's cleaner, of course, and it's actually, this one is kind of smaller for my car. So basically what I did was I did not put all 3. This is the difference. You see the difference? The aftermarket one, I cannot push it. You see how I was pushing in the first one? I couldn't do it. You see how I'm pushing it on right now? I can't do that for the aftermarket one. So I don't know why, but yeah. So basically this one, I'm not sure, but you gotta make sure that you buy it for your specifically Mini Cooper. I put my Mini Cooper on it, but for some reason it was not clicking in, it was not going in, it was not staying in. So basically I felt like it was not actually for my Mini Cooper. But I didn't want to return it. It might take a little while, and stuff like that. So I didn't want to return it. So we figured out a way to put it in and stuff like that. You see how we're struggling to put it in. So what happened was, this one has 3 things in the back that the first one did not have. So these 3 things was holding it back. It was not clicking in and stuff like that. So it was not staying. You see how that back is clean, and the other one has 3 things in the back that was holding it from clicking and from staying with the other one. So what we did, we used this to cut them off. We used our way, we cut them off, and then we put it back in, and it worked. So if you're buying one of these, make sure it is exactly for your car, or you're gonna have to end up like me and do it like me. You see? And then we put it in right now, boom, it worked. That's it. And also another problem that I ran into, it's the screws. Apparently it did not fit exactly like the other one. Apparently it was a little bit smaller than the other one. So I was like, you know what, let me screw in 2 screws and leave the other one, because 2 screws, if you screw them properly, you don't really need the other one. So that's what I did. I screw in 2 screws and then leave the other one. I use that to make sure that it's all tight and stuff like that. My little 2 screws in there, and it's all the 2 screws are holding everything. So I was like, yep, it's all good, it's all stable and stuff like that, so we good. And we had to clip this around this, and we had to clip it around it because it was not fitting well where it was supposed to. So we had to put it behind it. So now the work is done, literally, because everything is done. We got the blow valve in, and all we gotta do now is do everything over again, but backwards. So this is what we're doing right now. We put in the hose in, we put in stuff in, and we're gonna put the water in, and then yeah, you're done. That's it. Literally, that's it.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
one thing that I almost forgot to say, first thing first, you have to unconnect the battery. You have to disconnect the battery first before you start doing all that. So that's what I did, and now that's me connecting the battery, because that was the first thing that I did, and this is my last thing that I'm doing. So now you can see that I have not covered the coolant container, because we're gonna start the car, then we're gonna add some more coolant. As you can see, when you start the car, the coolant goes down a little bit, so we're gonna add a little bit more, then we're gonna get into it. So after we got everything done, this is how the car sounds like.
One last time. Yes, sir. Leale. Oh, Deus! Woo-hoo!